Cycling Plus Bike of the Year 2013. We've been out, we've ridden the top 5. Warren, just give us a quick rundown of the 5 bikes.
So we've got the Trek Domane, the Giant Defy, the Boardman SLR, the Focus Cayo Evo, and the Storck Scenero. I mean, looking at the Boardman's just a classically styled, beautifully light.
And red is the fastest colour.
Yeah,
everyone knows that. But it's just nice that they've made a, you know, they started off making bikes that were just black and with a little bit of yellow, but to have a red bike, that's a bit different. To me, it's certainly not as comfortable as a Giant, and it's certainly not as comfortable as the Trek that we're going to get onto. And it's not it wasn't as comfortable to me as the Focus. Focus have got, you know, got quite a hard act to follow, because last year with the Zalco Pro, they were Bike of the Year. And I remember I sort of was riding Cayo in 2007, I guess it was, when they were first sort of in, and they were a bit more known as a I guess, a bit of a, you could get them relatively inexpensively from a major online retailer, and they really took off then. But that Focus, that Cayo, it was quite firm. It was quite a hard bike.
Very Germanic.
It was very Germanic, yeah. But this one doesn't feel quite the same.
No, I mean, the Cayo Evo, they've done a fabulous job of re-engineering that frame, and that frame is comfortable.
I reckon we should move on to the Trek Domane, because that's one of the most interesting bikes, and certainly I think it feels like one of the most innovative kind of bikes of the year. Because all the other bikes are, you know, are carbon fibre bikes. They're all pretty traditional. The Domane is actually a bit saucy.
Yeah, well, obviously it's still a carbon fibre frame, but rather than having some sort of shock absorption via the seat post or the fork's quite clever, but you have the utter speed decoupler.
It's kind of one of those bikes you get on, and because you know it's got that the decoupler, you sort of try and bounce up and down, and you spend actually probably your first 5 minutes riding that bike looking at your crotch. So we have to move on. The Giant is one of those bikes you get on, and straight away it feels very light, you know, just as a bike to do that good old pick a bike up, go, yeah, that's light. Oh yeah, must be good. You pick it up, and it is really light for a bike in this price point. You think that's impressive. As soon as I got on it today, I sort of just thought, this is a lovely bike. I like this bike.
Yeah, but it's one of those bikes you get on and you immediately just feel at home. You just think, wow, I could quite easily ride this for the rest of the year, and what more do I need? Yeah.
So it's a good bike. But is it the best bike?
So, you know, you've got the Storck's the best race bike out there, the Domane's the best sportive bike out there. But then you move on to the Giant Defy, and though essentially they market it as a sportive endurance bike, you could easily race it.
There you go, Cycling Plus's Bike of the Year 2013, the Giant Defy Advanced SL. What's it actually called?
The Giant Defy Advanced.
Yeah, let's do that again.